Have you ever wondered why in the English-speaking world, the first question we ask is, "How are you?" when the expected response should always be good? Or why your colleagues in India will send you an instant message and ask, "How are you?" and actually wait for your honest response before then getting to the business question? Or why when you go to the same bakery 100 times in some European countries, the cashier still won't even ask how are you, but their only question will always remain, what would you like? You're not alone. Communication between different cultures can cause people a lot of confusion, especially when in any sort of business setting. And while there's no denying that multicultural teams are a positive thing and lead to innovation, creativity, and business success, they can present challenges like what is an appropriate response time, preferred ways of conveying messages, when to CC whom in an email, or why some cultures seem to dominate meetings and others are more quiet. I know what some of you might be thinking. There's no such thing as intercultural communication at work because we should all adhere to general business culture. Well, that's only half true, because what you think of as business culture is probably influenced directly by who founded your company, where your company headquarters are, and who makes up the majority of leadership positions and employees. So what's really at play here? Well, there are a few key cultural dimensions that influence us every day. And if you can master them, you will immediately begin seeing more success with your colleagues or even in your travels. For example, in task-based trust cultures, they automatically trust people to deliver based on their role or job title. In these cultures, work is transactional, and a personal relationship is not needed to get the task done. Meetings are focused on tasks, and minimal time is spent on getting to know each other as people. Again, as in our bakery example to the regular customer, "Hello, what would you like?" While in relationship-based cultures, trust needs to be earned and is done so through knowing the whole person, not just the employee's job title, their home, their values, their families, their weekend plans. They can't even begin to trust or work with someone until there is a personal relationship. That's why your genuine answer to that question, "How are you?" from your colleagues in India is actually pretty important and a good start to building that relationship. But to those of you pinging only, "How are you?" and not getting any response from your colleagues in North America or Central and Northern Europe, they may be waiting for the business need or task requested as to why you pinged them in the first place. There are so many more examples of how cultural nuances show up every day in our increasingly global work environments, from who on the team should be expected to deliver a presentation to if it's okay to call a colleague without pre-booking a time slot. But send me an email or book some time with me and we can talk about that and even more.